Mongolian beef and beef fit for some hibachi. We're using two different cuts of steak. We're comparing flank steak and skirt steak. The main thing to notice is the direction of the muscle fibers, right? So you can see that they're all linear, right? They're all going in one direction. You want to make sure that you cut across these muscle fibers, and that's going to give you a better mouthfeel. That's going to tenderize it. It's going to make it easier to chew. So I'm cutting the flank steak in half lengthwise, like going with the grain first to make it easier to work with. Now taking this and cutting them on a slight bias or on an angle into thin strips. And then to take the skirt steak, you can see again with the lines, I'm taking the blade of my FN sharp Santoku knife and I'm going the same direction of those muscle fibers, cutting this piece of meat into thirds, and then that way again it's just easier to work with, right? So keeping note of those lines, I'm checking the back here just to see if I need to go ahead and trim up anything, but it looks good. I'll go ahead and cut about a 1/4 inch slices now, and then I'll show you as we get through this what that's going to do is it's going to cut through those muscle fibers, right? So you're kind of doing the work from your teeth ahead of time, essentially, making it a nicer chew, and it's going to be a lot more tender that way. These cuts take on great marinades. What I'm doing here with the flank steak in a wok is I'm going down into some hot oil. This wok is over high heat, and I'm getting some color on them. And then I'll go down with some soy sauce, oyster sauce, ginger, garlic, and this is a base to make some great Mongolian beef. I'll give that a stir, and I'll let the sauce slightly thicken on its own, but I'll add a cornstarch slurry to really thicken it up. Then I'll go down with some green onions, aka some scallions. You want to do this right at the very end so they don't wilt on you too much. I'm just going to toss to combine, and that heat is just going to wilt them ever so slightly. Serve on a bed of rice, and you are golden for a great dinner. And then I'm going to take what we had for the skirt steak, and I suggest marinating it, but you can simply use some salt and pepper. For this, I'm going into a hot cast iron skillet to develop some flavor on it, right, by browning it. And by doing this and seasoning it up well, don't disturb the meat. Allow it to just sit. If you keep stirring it around, you won't get that caramelization, right? So once that goes for probably about 2 to 3 minutes, then check your pieces and start turning once you see that nice, beautiful golden brown color, right? And then all you do is take that, add some yum yum sauce, add some zucchini from a previous video from FN Sharp, all that and more. Check out the website, guys, because you got some great Mongolian beef, hibachi beef. You're good to go.